A martyr is one who gives witness. A martyr of conscience gives witness by rejecting compromise and standing firm in the conviction of faith. The desert dwellers of the 3rd and 4th centuries were martyrs of conscience. The contemporary hermit also lives a countercultural way of life, rejecting the modern-day compromises of materialism, consumerism, instant gratification, individualism, egotism. Seeking God's mercy and forgiveness for both personal and social sin, the hermit's life proclaims, without compromise, the values of the gospel in the midst of the world's self-centered societies. The call of the hermit is to stand firm in faith, a silent, strong witness to the existence of a personal, loving God. It is a call to acknowledge God as supreme over all, yet desirous of an intimacy with all humanity. It is a call to live in God's absolute truth, strong in hope and aflame with love. It is the primary concern of the Eremitic witness to worship God. Each day the hermits gather only once, and that is to offer praise and thanksgiving to God through the offering of Jesus to the Father in the Mass. The bread of the Word is broken each day at liturgy.
Gives a cup of cold water to one of these lowly ones, because he is a disciple, will not want for his reward.
Throughout the day, the hermit is fed on the Word in the ancient practice of Lectio Divina, or sacred reading.
Quietly reflecting on the Word of God and allowing it to penetrate the heart so that it reveals God, the hermit will come to have that mind and heart that is Christ, leading him to a closer imitation of the Lord.
At Mass, the sacred banquet of Christ's body and blood is the manna that sustains the hermit in the desert of silent solitude. This is the ultimate sign of unity within the Laura and with the universal Church.
Unless the grain of wheat falls into the earth and dies, it remains just a grain of wheat. Jesus is the grain of wheat who fell to the ground and died. Now he is the risen Lord and the perfect solitary, reserved in the hermitage of his divine heart. The Father seeks adorers in spirit and in truth.
For this reason, the Blessed Sacrament is reserved in the oratory of each hermit's dwelling. There in silence and solitude, the hermit is a sentinel of adoration and burning love, coming into the sacramental presence on fire with the graces of the Eucharistic sacrifice. His very existence, his ultimate supremacy, his enduring absoluteness. The goal of the Hermit of Bethlehem is to live in the heart of Jesus, to become rooted there, planted in the fertile ground of infinite and divine love.
The hermit shares in the joy of Jesus, lives in his heart where the Trinity is all in all, there to experience the healing touch of love. Love one another as I have loved you.
Blessed are the pure of heart, for they shall see God.
Purity of heart is the bread that satisfies one's desire to live fully in the love of God for himself as the supreme goodness and source of all love of God in oneself as the beloved child of the Father made in his image, and love of God in others as in oneself.
The asceticism of the eremitic life purifies the hermit's heart, which becomes a mirror reflecting the heart of Christ and embracing all of mankind, the suffering, the needy, the oppressed.